And it's been so beautiful today, not a cloud in the sky. Can we expect that for the rest of the night, Jordan?
Yeah, that's right, guys. It is clear. Not a single cloud in the sky, not any rain at all. Now, why is that? Well, that's because we have our backdoor cold front that's moved through today, and that's been in cooler and also drier air into the region. Not so much for the Northeast, though. In Chicago, they're seeing a lot more rain. We'll talk about that coming up in just a bit, but the temperatures are cooling off. Check this out, 66 degrees in Kansas City, 66 in Omaha. Now, you saw that cold front was moving south? Well, that cooler air is also moving south. Temperatures tomorrow are going to be much cooler than they were today, and that's what we're talking about. The backdoor cold front's moving through. Might see some patchy fog in the morning and also some tropical trouble. I'll let you guys know exactly what that means and when it's going to impact us coming up in just a bit. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Jordan.
Welcome back to Unitedly. I'm Jordan Overton with a look at your weather. So right now, there's the cold front that we've been watching all day today. It's moved through, brought us to cooler air, not a cloud in the sky, but it's not the same to the northeast. That low right there, you can see it's kind of moving to the south. And what we're watching is how that low is actually going to continue to move to the southeast there. And what that's going to do is that's going to kind of stall out as we go through the rest of this week. And what that does is it basically sets up kind of a pattern where we remain cool. So there's the airflow. You can see the air kind of comes all the way from the north to the south. And that's going to hang out right there. But that also means is that they could see some very heavy rain in the northeastern states. So like places like D.C., Baltimore, they could potentially see 5 to 10 inches of rain by the time we get to this weekend, and that's a lot of concern. And why is that important? Well, that's because that's not the only weather thing that's going on right now. We also have Tropical Storm Matthew, which just became a tropical storm this morning, that's currently moving to the west. So there is Cuba, so it's getting a lot closer, and it's going to continue to move to the west. Now, eventually, it's going to take a turn to the right, and it's expected to move to the north. That is right there. Now, notice that 1 o'clock on Monday of next week, winds of 105 miles an hour. That's the same as a Category 2 hurricane. Why is this important? Well, the reason is because this is going to continue to move to the west. And the question is, when we look at next week, we're going to have a strong storm system coming from our west. But we're also going to have that hurricane coming from the south. And the question is, which one gets to Oklahoma first? And depending upon which one gets here first, determines the kind of storms we get for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. If we have this system get here first, more than likely it would be severe storms, and we might be looking at severe weather with maybe hail and strong damaging winds. Whereas if the tropical storm or the hurricane gets here first, and that moisture from it gets here, then we could see very heavy rain and not so much in the way of severe weather. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that all weekend and into next week as we work to that. Now tonight, temperatures are going to be cool. You are going to need that jacket if you're going to be hanging out. So 54 degrees for Norman. Winds are going to be light, and we're right around normal for this time of year. Tomorrow, get outside and enjoy it. It is going to be fantastic. 54 degrees to start off the day, 70 degrees by the time we top out at 4 o'clock. That's about 10 degrees below normal. Sunny skies, 70 degrees. The perfect time to go outside and do activities, whatever you need to do. And as we look at the extended forecast, tomorrow and Friday, we could see some patchy fog, especially in the valleys, early tomorrow morning. It's going to be dry and cool. And as we look at Friday right there, partly cloudy, just a few more clouds and also light winds. And as we extend that forecast out, when we look at Friday and also into Saturday and Sunday, the winds will go from north to south. And what that does is that actually warms us up just a little bit. Now on Sunday, there is a potential that we could see a few, maybe a shower or two, to the northwest of Norman, mainly far northwestern Oklahoma. And then, like I said, that systems move in Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. We'll have to see what happens. You know, we could see the moisture from the tropical storm, or we could see the storm system from the west. Either one. We'll just have to see how it goes.
Just enjoy the nice weather while we have it.
Enjoy the nice weather now.
So
again,
this is it today? This is all of our cloudless skies today? That's all we have to look forward to?
Just sunny skies, perfect, 70 degrees.
But 3 days from now? Okay, well, I'll try to soak in as much sun till then.
Thank you, Jordan. Well, truly